Hey there, and welcome to the Easy CPA Cash System. My name is Corey Ross, and today we're going to talk about CPA marketing. First, a little bit about myself and why you should listen to me. I released on a WSO on Warrior Forum called One Man Freedom System with Mike Marin. We've done some other successful launches together, and he's done some on his own. And as you can see, we've released some great products, and I hope you'll be very pleased with this one, just like the other ones. About myself, I'm a full-time internet marketer. I've been promoting in niches that are not internet marketing and not make money online for almost 4 years now. That means that the products that I sell and the systems that I sell are genuine and will actually teach you how to make money online and not teach you how to make money from just teaching people how to make money online, which is what a lot of other people do. So first, why is this system different? First off, it's a clever way to make much more money in less time than you're used to. Normally, CPA you might think about as maybe doing some Facebook ads or PPC, and getting some CPA for maybe $5 or $9 or even just like a dollar or a few cents. This is about doing it a little or completely different, and while trying to go for CPAs that are high as $65 and even $300 and even $400, and they're actually much easier to accomplish the conversions than you think. And when it comes to CPA, there's no refunds to worry about, there's no reserves, and there's no chargebacks. You get that action, the conversion, and it's almost guaranteed money. And all you got to do is wait for that check. The system applies to many niches. I'm going to be recommend. I have a whole module of talking about niches, and there are specific niches that I would recommend over others because they offer more payout. But you can pretty much apply this to almost any niche. But you may want to, you're welcome to do the niches that offer $5 CPA, but I'm going to be focusing on the bigger paying ones because my goal is to make you as much money as possible in the shortest amount of time as possible. So everything here in these modules I'm going to teach you is everything you really need to start a successful internet business. It's a permanent solution. This is not something that you set up today and it's gone tomorrow because of some sort of Google slap or any of these SEO systems or anything of that nature that's dependent on other companies. You're creating your own business, and it can be interchangeable with any kind of CPA offer, and you can keep on running with this strategy and keep on going with it, and it will just keep on working for years and years to come. It's the foundation of how this all works, can apply to a lot of other things in business. So you're going to learn more than just a simple CPA system, but a whole way of doing business. Let me show you a little proof really quick. This is one CPA offer that I did, and as you can see, looking at this is a recent screenshot. You can see the recent traffic I've been getting to it. 1,487 clicks. 3,743 clicks. These are daily amounts of clicks. It's a lot of traffic, and I didn't really have to pay for this traffic. This is mostly free traffic. I'm going to be sharing with you methods to do paid traffic and free traffic, and you can do whichever ones you want. But I really recommend combining both, and you'll learn quickly that there's less risky ways to invest money into this than just trying to go for PPC only. There's a lot of other options out there, and we'll be talking about that. And as you can see from these clicks, and from doing this offer, it's already generated. As you can look on the bottom right, total value $106,862.50. This was in a span of about, I think, 3-4 months, as you can see, start and end date. This is something that you can, once you learn my system, you apply it and you start to get used to it and put it into action and really just focus and go out at 100%. These are numbers that are not impossible to achieve. At first, don't worry, it's easy. It's much easier than you think. Making money on the internet isn't complicated. You just really need a solid plan, and you need some guidance. When I first started, I had no guidance. I didn't know about list building. I didn't know about complete details about SEO. I didn't know a lot about squeeze pages and landing pages and copywriting. I just thought that you put up a website, write some fancy stuff, and just try to get some traffic from different places. People will buy, but that's not the case. So I had to figure this all out on my own, and it took me a little bit of time to really get going and somersault into a really successful business. So if you have a solid plan and you have guidance, a mentor, or coach, someone who can guide you, or even just have a solid plan like I'm offering in this modules, you can apply it and you stick with it. You can definitely become more successful than other people like myself when they first started and didn't really know what they were doing and just didn't really learn anything or didn't have a plan. In terms of coaching mentors, you can find someone who's already done what you want to do, who's successful. In fact, I do offer coaching and mentorship, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But right now, let's get into the actual system. There are many easy-to-use setups to help you get started. What this means is that you've heard of WordPress, you've heard of Optimized Press. I'm sure you've heard of all these different management systems like DL Guard and Digital Access Pass. There's a lot of systems that are already, you don't need any programming skills. They're all simply install them, fill in some settings, and everything is really just, you don't need to code much. So there's a lot of easy to use setups that are available that you can really use to get started, and we're going to talk about that. And also, for some things that you may not be able to do, it's really inexpensive to outsource if needed. I outsource a lot, and the thing is, I'm all for starting an internet business with as little money as possible, but it doesn't hurt to throw some money in there to get things going, to help you facilitate yourself to success, because some investment is never a bad thing. So first, what do you need to get started? With these modules, I've included which you can download in the members area, a quick start PDF guide. This is going to give you all the information from this course that you need to get started. For example, I'm gonna show you where you can get a copy of Optimized Press, where you can get hosting, where you can sign up for companies to manage your email list. I'm going to give you everything you need to know and links to everything to get you started on basically creating your empire or your internet business. And some basic things you're going to need to know that you need, and we're going to go over this a little more in the quick start guide, and we're going to go over this in other modules. Is you're going to need a domain name, www.yourname.com. You're going to need hosting to host your website. And then you're going to want some sort of management system. Unless you want to do some raw HTML or have someone create it for you, you're going to want something like Optimized Press. And then Optimized Press runs on WordPress. You're going to need that. Or you can do some sort of, like I mentioned, a basic page. You outsource it, hire a web designer to create something simple like a squeeze page or whatnot, which we'll go over a little bit of that later, and I'll show you some examples. But I highly recommend Optimized Press. I use that myself, and it makes life a lot easier, and you can do a lot with it really, really quick. You can be up and running within less than an hour with Optimized Press. So it really is a great system. An email autoresponder is highly recommended. It's a must-have in business. We're talking about basically a system that you may not heard of it. A system that basically lets you manage your emails. Customer signs up, it stores their email address, and then you're able to send them automated follow-ups, and you can even send them emails. It's going to let you market to them. You're going to be able to send them. You're going to be able to automate like a follow-up sequence of emails, like 10 emails every day, following one after the other each day, and you tell them stories and really suck them in, build trust with them. Again, we'll go over that later. And last but not least, you're going to need a CPA offer to promote, or more than one. I'm going to be going over this later as well. and there's a lot of offers we can go through to promote. So we'll have a lot of fun with that. All right, now let's go on to Module 2. So just go ahead and click the play button for that below this.